Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Bob. Some once again phenomenal questions, some that I've never had before. Number one, I'm interested in healing from chronic sinus congestion and asthma. Oftentimes water will help chronic sinuses, but I have seen peanut butter and sugar, it comes back to peanut butter and sugar, can actually cause chronic sinus challenges and asthma. A lot of times sinuses also could be because of subpar thyroid and not enough iodine. Eliminate dairy, peanut butter, sugar. Hello Dr. Bob, thank you for being available. I watched you on TV. My blood pressure has dropped. They told me I had anxiety and I wanted to get her blood pressure up. A lot of times when blood pressure drops, we see that someone could have adrenal gland exhaustion. A lot of times people might need B vitamins. I also notice that you have a frequency to urinate, and many times we'll use B vitamins to help control that bladder muscle. Now, you may try something called Kegel exercises where you really squeeze that lower part of your genitalia and help squeeze that muscle down there that'll help tone it up. But low blood pressure, it's usually adrenal fatigue. You want to support that appropriately. Stay away from sugar. Someone else watches recently on Marilyn and Sarah, and I thank you for watching me. They were concerned because they're breastfeeding and not losing weight. Well, my answer to you is the fact that most of the time breastfeeding will help accelerate the weight loss journey. Be aware of what you're eating. Become calorie conscious. You know, you're not eating for two, you're eating for you. So just be aware. I'd really focus on vegetables and protein. Dr. Bob, I have Crohn's. Thank you for responding. I am doing the apple, beets, and carrots. My concern was about apples and raw fruits. You know, you could always bake the apple. You can make applesauce. Don't put any sugar or brown sugar or anything in it, but you want to get that apple in your body. Dr. Bob, what can I do about eczema that oozes? Oftentimes, eczema will respond to black currant seed oil. I've also seen people who have eczema have asthma. So I know that could be a stress, but I know that eczema usually needs oil, and we have found black currant seed oil is very, very significant. Maybe just whomever you are, be aware of how much gluten that you're consuming. This is a new question, very interesting question. Dr. Bob, I have what looks like splinters underneath my nail. What does that mean? Well, oftentimes that could just be a body signal that your vascular system is inflamed. You may consider having an ESR, which is an erythrosedimentation rate. I would for sure make sure you're taking some kind of oil. You may consider an essential fatty acid blood spot test. It definitely could be vascular. Dr. Bob, I've been really healthy the last 30 or so years. I'm getting seasonal allergies. What I have learned over time, seasonal allergies are because the change of weather compromises the thyroid. We have great results using iodine, up to 12 milligrams a day. You want to use your iodine slowly. Why don't you do a search on me on iodine? I know I've done a video on that in the past and it will help you. I take 12 milligrams of iodine a day. Dr. Bob, which fruits cause neck and back pain? All sweet fruits, bananas, raisins, grapes, pineapple, watermelon, any dried fruits. The only fruit you should eat is a half an apple every day, half a red apple. Is there a natural supplement for low thyroid? Well, we'd have to do some blood testing on you for the thyroid to be very specific with our protocol. The same person asked about Lyme disease. Now, Lyme disease, we'd want to do a CBC with a differential. I know that we have different products that we've used. Lyme disease could be quite challenging. You may be one that might consider having a consultation with me. Dr. Bob, what about interstitial cystitis? That happens to be chronic bladder challenges. And it's very interesting because a lot of times we have seen chronic digestive problems can be the cause of interstitial cystitis. You might consider a digestive aid. You want to avoid sugar once again. And I would wonder if you have parasites or not. Do you have a cat at home? Do you eat wild game? Do you eat sushi? Those are all the patterns that people do that might have a chronic bladder problem. Hi, Dr. Bob. I'm 53 and I have post-vitreous detachment. Is there anything that I can take for it? Well, I want you to know we use a product called Optic Plus from Biotics Research Corporation. that'd probably be the very best thing that I could consider for you at this time. And for any of you that have macular degeneration, green food is the best. My name is Dr. Bob DeMaria. Once again, thank you for asking us all these questions. Bye.